not a game, 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 not a game.
Hello sports fans, I have a special announcement. I promise that you won't be without this, but it may be a bit late, cause I'll be touring overseas. So please, for the next few weeks, in case I keep you waiting, I'm asking for your patience. Thank you in advance, I truly appreciate it. Now as far as on-site reporting, I may need help, but for now, buckle up for week 12. Thanksgiving Day, the Lions were trying to get a win, and they had the lead going into the fourth quarter, but then T. Brady with a per FECT rating would leave no debating, throwing 4 TDs all in the second half, 2 to Wes Welker, another 2 to Branch, giving them the lead in the AFC East till the Jets had their own Thanksgiving Day feast. It was John Smith's cousin. Who? Brad. Okay, I'm bugging. No, he wasn't related, but he still was making plays with only one of his shoes. Hit the pay dirt twice now, tied with the Pats at 9-2. Down to Dallas, Cowboys playing with passion, New Orleans scoring in Saints fashion. Early lead for the visiting team, but the boys stormed back from a deficit of 17, and they could have closed it. Then came the play of the day, Malcolm Jenkins stripping the game away. The Saints would take it 89 yards for a touchdown and win it by a tray on Thanksgiving Day. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I want to thank Andre for giving Finnegan a well-needed ass whipping. You got what you deserved, hater. You've always been a dirty player, so I knew it would happen sooner or later, and today your team sucked, so stop acting hard. You couldn't get a point on Letterman's card. Giants and Jaguars, Jags looking solid, running game strong, the Giants more of a frolic. I don't know what Coughlin told them in intermission, but they came back to win it, so apparently they listened. Barely pulled it off with a little over a minute, and with a new coach, are the Vikes back in it? I doubt it, but still they gotta win. I guess it means Favre's gonna play another 10. He'll never retire now that Chili got fired. But Leslie would impress me if he let him see the bench seat and let Tavares start it. But that'll never happen. Guess you can't bench the Santa Maria captain. Atlanta with a win in a clash of Titans. 47-yard kick would hit the Packers on the chin. That's 5 in a row for Ryan and his crew at the top of the conference. Record at 9-2. Jake Delhomme sent his old team the hell home when Casey would hit the yellow pole. Hillis looking swole, he was filling up the box. 130 and 3 scores for Babe the Ox. Finally getting the respect that he deserves. Brown's got a strong 40, I call him Steel Reserve. Spielberg would travel to Buff City. 13 points wasn't enough to crush Fitzy. Freddie Jacks led the attack, 100 yards receiving, but his teammate Steven was leaving grieving. A big team win, he let it slip through his hands. Mendenhall was mending all the Bird fans. Dwayne Bowe, I'm really loving your game, bro. You challenged me to never have the same flow, cause every week you shine, deserving a few lines. While I'm boarding a plane, you're breaking it 3 times. 13 for 170, you serious? Come on, man. Stop playing, dude, I'm running out of lyrics. Chiefs over Hawks, 42 to the flip. Over to Oakland, Miami took a trip. Raiders starting to slip, but the Finns now swimming downstream. It was Henny over Gradkowski. Down to B, all team, O-R-E. The Young Bucks trying to defeat the home team, but they only got 10 to the Ravens 17. 8 in a row at home, made them 8-3. Philly playing to be the same record, but JC came with the mustard and Jules came with the pepper. You ain't playing for second, you're in first place, and you put a smirk on the face of every Giant fan. 4 touches for Cutler to win it by a nickel. His former coach recently found himself in a pickle. Denver was second fiddle to the Rams. 300 yards and 3 touches from the hand of Sam. His first of many away wins. And St. Louis has officially made it out of the basement and might make the playoffs, even in the worst case. 5-6 and tied for first place. Last game Sunday, Colts and Bolts. Thought it would be a shootout cause both teams boast some gaudy old statistics, but Rivers never found his flow. Manning had 2 touches, but he would throw 4 picks as well, and that would be the reason they fell. Week 12, another story to tell. On to Arizona for the Monday night contest with 2 teams that are far from the best, but still we gotta cover it. So Tommy, where the hell you been?
Well, I had to go away for a little bit.
Are you in Arizona?
I had to take a little detour. We're working on it, don't worry. I'm gonna get there by game time, I promise you.
Oye, esa cámara?
No, it's alright, don't worry about it. They're with me.
Hello.
So I was away and I started working out again, so I came down here for the PhDs. The performance enhancing things, plus the Peyton Manning thing was really getting
Give
me,
it up, Tom.
Nah, I know.
What'd you make a few friends while you were down there?
These are good guys. team effort now, right?
You sure you want to get involved in that?
Well, if the Pilgrims did it, why can't they?
Alright, so you got a prediction?
Yeah, 1070. How's that for a prediction?
Well, who's getting 70?
Who cares?
Always entertaining, but let me make a real prediction. 2 teams with a losing addiction, but this one's going to San Fran with 20, Cards with 17, so I'm putting my money on the Niners. But I guess only time will tell. I am Nick JAVAS, and this is week 12.
Come on, come on.